getting some more titles, and it's in style, and I'm going the extra mile to getting some more titles. It is great, it is grand, and I'm on to this new haul video. It's going according to plan, and hey, what do you say? I've got to buy some more Blu-rays, DVDs, and it's in a great bundle here, and just spreading some movie cheer. And there ain't no fear of buying any movies, going into it completely blind as possible to see how the story unfolds. Getting some more movies added to the Sammy G collection, making some inroads into that collection, looking around every corner on the shelf, and I can't help myself noticing a title or two that needs to be watched, and that can be great as a matter of fact. Hey, getting some more Blu-rays, hey, getting some more DVDs, hey, letting all the good times roll and getting those movies watched on the go, hey, it's a great time to be a movie fan. All these great new releases are coming out. It is grand. And from the cinema to physical media, it is a winner. Hey, looking all at some more Blu-rays, hey, DVDs, and you gotta believe in all for great deals. And some of them, it is a steal. Now it's time to see what I got here today on the channel, Sammy G's World of Cinema. Hello all, welcome back to another video. Welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Yes guys, I am back. Woo! And it is time to see what I have got to show you guys that I've added to the collection of late. So I just want to say, guys, thanks for all of your continuous support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. I went away, had an amazing time back at my parents'. I went back to Berwick, and I picked up a good few DVDs when I was at a couple of charity shops. I also went to Glasgow with my dad. We went to go and see Pulp, who were excellent, guys. Really good gig that was. Jarvis Cocker, yeah, he really was great with the crowd, and the backing band were fantastic as well. Awesome gig, guys. Definitely, if you're a fan of Pulp, I would highly recommend going to see them live, guys, because they put on a really good show. It was about probably they had no supporting band. I think there was an hour part of the first of the set list. Then they had about 15-minute interval. They had their second part of the set list, and then yeah, they had an encore, and it was just a great gig all round, guys. Absolutely excellent band. Really enjoying the brand new album. That's their long awaiting comeback. So yeah, great stuff. Great to see Pulp live. And whilst I was in Glasgow, I got to a few charity shops as well. I bought mostly DVDs, but I did buy a couple of Blu-rays as well whilst I was away as well. Yeah, guys, and just today I bought 3 DVDs for like, I think about £1.30 a piece. So it was about just under £4 for those 3 DVDs. In Oxfam, in like Newcastle as well. So yeah, guys, I have waffled on there, so I'm gonna get started and show you some DVDs. And these were the DVDs I bought when I was away in Berwick. So the first one is a film called Chain Reaction. So this is from Andrew Davis. This has got a good cast, actually. Keanu Reeves, Morgan Freeman, Rachel Weisz, Kevin Dunn and Brian Cox, and Jerry Goldsmith does the music. See if I can just lift that there, guys, just a a little bit there. Might be a bit better. Yeah, that might be a bit better. So yeah, chain reaction. Sorry about that, by the way, guys. I just had to move a ring light there. So yeah, but I've never heard of this film. Going into it kind of completely blind, and this one came out 1998. So yeah, I look forward to giving this one a watch. I don't think this has had a Blu-ray release as far as I can recall. So yeah, I got that for about, I got these 6 DVDs for about £1.50 in total from the Far Place charity shop in Berwick. So was really happy with that. Was it Far Place charity shop, or was it I think it was the Bark charity shop, I think it was. So yeah, woof. Really happy with those 6 titles I bought. And this one is called The Hunted, with Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro. And this is from William Friedkin. And I'm really looking forward to checking this one out, because William Friedkin I've only seen Cruising, The Exorcist, of course, and Sorcerer, which Sorcerer, admittedly, I was a little bit let down by. So I'm hoping this one I'm going to much prefer him. So yeah, that's The Hunted there. And this is also got Connie Nelson, I think it is. Yeah, so this came out 2002. So yeah, don't really know too much about this one, guys, admittedly, but I'm definitely looking to get more into like William Friedkin's filmography, and this is another one I'm yet to check out there. Right, so guys, yeah, this was pretty much about so yeah, this was pretty much about the sum of 25 pence. Now, this has had a Blu-ray release, I believe, on Indicator, but as I've never seen the film before, guys, I thought 25 pence on DVD. I'll see how I get on with it on DVD, and if I think it's worth the upgrade, I will upgrade it to the Blu-ray. And that's the film The Gunfighter with Gregory Peck. I mean, 25 pence for the DVD, guys. I really couldn't fault that, to be honest. So yeah, that is an absolute bargain right there. And this is part of the Westerns, the classic collection range. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is directed by Henry King. I think this is based off a book as well, from William Bowers. So yeah, this looks really interesting, from 1950. 81 minutes, so quite shorter actually than what I originally thought, but that's no bad thing, of course. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out, and if I do end up really liking it, guys, I may consider getting the the Blu-ray at some point. Right, I couldn't really say no to this either. I need to get the original film, so I guess you could say Bring It On. See what I did there? Bring It On. And I'll get onto these films. There we go. That was another dad's joke. But yeah, these were the 2 sequels, Bring It On Again and Bring It On All or Nothing. Like, so the 2 sequels. And I do need to check out the original at some point, which I see in charity shops all the time. So yeah, 2 for the price of 1. Couldn't really fault that for these films, and just will go like nicely with my American comedy season that I'm on at the minute as well. Right, this film I have never seen before, guys. This is a film called You I Love, and this is on quite an interesting label. This is the TLA releasing label, and so yeah, Russian film, and this is yeah, this is a Russian film, LGBT drama, and this came out 2004. I have never heard of this film until I saw it in like the Bark charity shop in Berwick. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what I make to this one. And there's other titles on here as well. There's a film called Eating Out, Harry and Max. Bear Club, and then there's a film called The Trip. So yeah, I'll have to see how we get on with that one. But yeah, it's got an apple on there. That disc is keeping very healthy indeed. See what I did there. So yeah, I'll definitely be interested to what makes this one. So another one for my World Cinema foreign language film collection there. That's the film You I Love. Right, guys, yeah, I think I do remember this film coming out, but haven't seen it. I might even leave this till Valentine's Day, to be honest with you guys, but this is the film I Hate Valentine's Day. And this is, I think this is from the same creators of My Big Fat Greek Wedding, which I did get on VHS, I think it was last month, I think it was. And this clocks in for 86 minutes. Trying to think if there's anyone I really recognise in there, apart from the two main leads. But yeah, see how we get on with this one. I mean, yeah, this is only about 25 pence, guys. So if I don't end up liking it, I've only lost 25 pence. But yeah, looking forward to, intrigued to what I'm going to make to this one for sure. So I picked up now, those were the DVDs I picked up from the Bark charity shop in Berwick upon Tweed, and woof, that was a really good haul indeed. So I went to a few charity shops in Glasgow at the weekend, just before I went to go and see Pulp. I had a bit of time to kill and that, and I thought I would just go to a few charity shops. I didn't spend loads this time around when I went to Glasgow, but I really was happy to go to like a few charity shops. I went to see both the CEX shops as well, and I had a quick look at the FOP shop, but I didn't buy anything, and HMV I didn't buy anything as well. But yeah, so I went to the CEX shop on Union Street in Glasgow, and I came away with how many DVDs? 1, 2. I think there's 4 here, but I've got them in the wrong order. So what I'll do is, I'll just put that. What should I do with these? Sorry guys, bit unprofessional of me this. So I'll show these first, because yeah, I got all of these from CEX shop in Glasgow. So this one I watched on Ollie's recommendation. Now Ollie showed this on his channel very recently, and it was another Zach Braff film. I've really have enjoyed the films I've seen with Zach Braff so far, and this has Jason Bateman and Amanda Peet in there. And I watched this the other night. I quite enjoyed this one, you know, and that's the film The X. So, yeah, it was pretty good, this one, I've got to say. I did really like this one a fair bit. There was a couple of real laugh-out-loud moments in there, and Jason Schwartz, not Jason Schwartz, did I say Jason Schwartzman? Jason Bateman, yeah, like, it kind of like the rivalry between him and Zach Braff in this film. Like, their rivalry is just really entertaining to watch in this film as well. And, yeah, it is just a fun movie, this one. Only clocks in for under 90 minutes. And, yeah, has only had as far as, I think, a DVD release over here. So I'll talk more about that one in my June watches video when I come to doing that. So that's the film The X. Quite a good one, that one. Yeah, this one I also picked up on Ollie's recommendation, and he said, yes, Sam, this is definitely one of the American comedies I would definitely recommend. This has got Kevin Kline and Sigourney Weaver in the film Dave. I don't know if this has been on the Dave channel on Sky. Another dad's joke, but yeah, for £1, and I've heard pretty good things about this one. This is directed by Ivan Reitman and Frank Langella, who's I've seen in a few things. Kevin Dunn's in there as well. Ben Kingsley. So, yeah, you've got a pretty good cast to this one as well, to be fair. So, yeah, really cool to get that one for cheap and cheerful price. The film Dave, which, again, I don't think has had a Blu-ray release over here as of yet, but it's still good to get the DVD there. And, yeah, a film where my name has is in the title, and this is the film Sam and Janet. This is Gary Busey, and that horrible CX stickers covered up the names there. There's Gary Busey, Jennifer Fergus, and this clocks in for 90 minutes. And yeah, I don't know too much about this one, but this looked like quite an interesting, like, sort of American comedy as well. So the film Sam and Janet. And yeah, this could be quite an entertaining film, this one. Again, I think these CX stickers are buggered up. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt that, guys. But yeah, it's still good to get this one. This is part of a range called the Box Office Collection, so see how we get on with that one. And the last DVD I picked up from the CX shop in Glasgow was also this. This is Billy Crudup, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Eva Mendes, Julianne Moore in the film Trust the Man. So yeah, but I read a bit about the premise, and this looks pretty interesting as well. Again, set in New York. I'm really a sucker for any of these movies that are set in like NYC, but any like other movies in general that is set in NYC, I'm all over that. And I'll see how I get on with this one. That's the film Trust the Man. This one I got from the British Heart Foundation shop in Glasgow as well. And I think this is... yeah, this is like set in like a couple of countries and that. And this could be interesting. This is the film Lee Quattro Volti. So yeah, I've read a bit about this. This looks quite interesting. Yeah, it takes place like on a farm and like this, like I think like a village and stuff. And yeah, this did look quite interesting actually, and it's got some really good like reviews on the back there as well. Yeah, clocks in for 88 minutes. So yeah, this did look quite good actually. I love spotting like these like kind of like sort of hidden titles that I've never really heard of, and this is part of the New Waves film line, who have done some really good stuff as well. So yeah, I look forward to giving that one a watch. From the Cancer Research shop in Glasgow. Now, this one, to my absolute surprise, I was quite surprised to find this. Like, I would normally go for the Blu-ray, but I've never seen the film, guys, and £8 for the Blu-ray, it's a good price, but I want to make sure I'm going to actually really like the film first as well, considering I've never seen the movie. So I thought £8 for the Blu-ray or just £1 for the DVD to see if I'm end up really liking this one. And that is the film Immaculate for £1, kept in immaculate condition. There we go. Sydney Sweeney, who is kind of like a popular actress and that from like Euphoria. She was in a really good like sort of biopic film a couple of years ago, which I thought was really interesting. So she's been in a few things, but yeah, this was good for £1. I remember Alan Scouser, Jordan at Movie Worm, they spoke really highly of this film as well, like last year. So yeah, see how we get on with this one, guys. And as I say, guys, if I don't end up liking this film, I've only paid £1 for the DVD opposed to paying possibly $7.99 for the Blu-ray and end up not liking it. So we'll see how we get on with that one. So the The Blu-ray of this on the HMV Premium range is quite tricky to get hold of now, I believe, and I thought for £1, this looks like a really interesting film. I would love to see more films with like Paul Newman in as well, and this has got Elizabeth Taylor and Bert Ives, and I think Roy and Warren Goose's movies have spoken quite highly of this one as well, and this is the film Cats on a Hot Tin Roof. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out. The raw emotions and cracking dialogue of Tennessee Williams, 1955 prize-winning play Rumble like a thunderstorm in this film version, whose fiery performances and grown-up themes made it a box office hit. Paul Newman earned his first Oscar nomination for his portrayal of troubled former sports hero Brick. Capturing a second, Elizabeth Taylor makes Maggie the cat, digging her claws in and holding on to life not as it is, but as she hopes it someday will be, a vivid portrait of passionate loyalty. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this one. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what I'm going to make to this one, to be fair. DVD was in pretty good nick as well, so that's the film Cats on a Hot Tin Roof there. Right, this one has had just as far as a DVD over here in the UK. Now, I picked this one up because I watched Roy's weekly watches video like back in February. I watched all of Roy's weekly watches videos, but he talked about this one a few months back. He absolutely loved this film, and just the way he described this film as well, it kind of like it was a film that kind of passed me by, but then hearing Roy talk about it, I thought I would give this like a viewing, and it's a Clint Eastwood film, another Clint Eastwood film I've not seen, and that is Richard Jules. So yeah, this is, I've heard brilliant things about this movie, guys. So this has got Sam Rockwell, Kathy Bates, John Hamm, Olivia Wilde and Paul Walter Hauser. So amazing cast there. So yeah, very happy with that for £1 on DVD. I've seen this film about here and there, and this is one of the early Ivor Bardem films, and this has got Johnny Depp in there as well, and I think it's meant to be like a bit of a biopic movie as well, and that's the film Before Night Falls. So yeah, really looking forward to watching this one. It's like a biopic of author Reynaldo Arenas. Yeah, I think he's like an author. It says I'm not too familiar with his work, but yeah, this could be an interesting like insight to like about his life and stuff. So yeah, that's the film Before Night Falls, and for £1 as well, guys. Very happy with that. Right, guys, so those are all the DVDs I've bought when I was in Glasgow. These are the 3 DVDs I picked up today at the Oxfam charity shop in Newcastle. Now, this is a director I really want to get more into as well. This is the director One Kar Wai. It was about 3 for about the same price as 2 DVDs. So these were about £1.35 each almost, and I was really chuffed with that. And there's 2 sealed DVDs in here as well, guys, so really good bargain here. But yeah, the Oxfam charity shop in Newcastle is really good, guys, because again, you get some like kind of sort of like more obscure titles that you don't see every day in the wild, and this being one of them, and that is the film Ashes of Time. So yeah, this looks like another like samurai movie, and this is from 90 minute, and 2008. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to check this one out. Looks like a samurai assassin movie there, so that clocks in for 90 minutes there, so looking forward to seeing what I make to this one. And a director I need to spend more time with as well. That's the film Ashes of Time there. Right guys, so the last 2 DVDs for this video, and now I think months back I did say that I would never watch this movie. I would avoid this movie like the plague. I just don't have any interest in watching this movie because I absolutely adore the original version from Andrei Tarkovsky. But you know what, guys? I've heard not too bad things about this as remakes go, and because I'm on a Steven Soderbergh kick at the minute, I thought, do you know what, I'm maybe starting to change my mind a little bit here. So I thought, brand new copy, and this was technically about £1.35 for a brand new copy, and it's only had as far as a DVD release, which I will be keeping regardless, guys, because it's part of the Steven Soderbergh collection, and that is the remake of Solaris. So not the best in condition, guys. There is a little knock or dent at the top corner there, which is a little bit gutting, but other than that, it's still nice to get a brand new copy of Solaris, which yeah, I'm intrigued to check out as well, and interesting to see Steven Soderbergh's take on this story, which I absolutely love. Andrei Tarkovsky's version of this film as well. I think it's based off a book as well, which I would absolutely love to read at some point. But this has got Viola Davis in there as well, Jeremy Davis. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what I'm going to make to this one. It is clocked at 94 minutes, and the original version is clocked in for 2 hours and 50. So I'm curious to how this is going to turn out, and if it's going to be a bit of a rush, sort of rushed movie, but hopefully I'll still get enjoyment from it. So yeah, really happy to get this for another addition to the Steven Soderbergh collection. That's Solaris. Right, and this one, yeah, I've heard quite mixed things about this film, but I was quite intrigued. Again, this has only had as far as a DVD release over here in the UK, and brand new copy for about £1.35. It does seem like a bit of a bittersweet movie. I think kind of similar possibly to The Fault in Our Stars, which is a really good movie. And this is the film Everything, Everything. So possibly going to be a bit of a tearjerker, this film. I have read a bit about the premise, so yeah, I might have to be in the right mood for this film when I do get round to watching it. But looking forward to seeing what I make to this movie. Films like Fault in Our Stars and Mia Earl and the Dying Girl, I think, are really good movies as well. So yeah, I'm interested to see what I'm going to make to this film as well. That's the film Everything, Everything. Right, guys, just 2 Blu-rays and a fairly new release to end the video. So I'll start with the Blu-rays. This is the Blu-ray I did pick up at the British Heart Foundation shop in Glasgow, and £2, absolute bargain for this film as well, guys. It was only £2, and yeah, I couldn't say no to that, really. Yeah, and it's another Clint Eastwood film to my collection, and that is Where Eagles Dare. So I've heard Roy talk about this on his channel. Marcus has spoken about this recently on his channel, X-File 2708, and yeah, I thought for £2, what could possibly go wrong? I've heard really good things about this movie as well. Just think that's an absolute bargain there for another Clint Eastwood movie that I've long been wanting in my collection there, so that's where Eagles there. This film I did watch the other night. I picked this one up for £3 from the CX shop on Northumberland Street in Newcastle. So this was about £3 I paid for this Blu-ray, and this was just before I went back to my parents as well. So I was really happy to add this to like my American rom-com collection on Blu-ray there, and that is My Best Friend's Wedding. And yeah, this was okay, guys. This was nothing to write home about. This was fine. It was kind of just a sort of American rom-com by numbers sort of movie, but it was decent. It was not bad, this one. Definitely will be keeping it in my collection as well, because I can see this one I will return to in the future as well. And yeah, Julia Roberts, who's pretty foxy in this movie, and yeah, good actors in here. There is a brief appearance from Paul Giamatti, which I didn't expect actually, and there's Cameron Diaz and Rupert Everett. So yeah, pretty good cast to that one. That is My Best Friend's Wedding. Right, guys, and the last item to show you for this video, and yeah, this was kind of one of my anticipated new releases. I watched this last week, thought it was great, had a great time with this movie. I'll savour my thoughts of this movie for my June watches video, but I picked it up on release day from HMV in Newcastle, and that is Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze. Lovely artwork, and this was a first time watch for me last week. I did reverse it to its original poster art. Really enjoyed this one. My very good friend Ryan picked this one up recently as well, and he really enjoyed it. And I know Mike at that other retro guy, I think we both watched this movie for the first time recently as well. So this is the coaster, and we'll have a look at the booklet there as well. So some goodies here. Yeah, Nige has spoken about this one recently on his channel as well. So yeah, very good film, this one, guys. Couple of really attractive lasses in this movie as well. Very good. Pretty 80s, but just such a good fun movie and that. And I think we've got the poster. Divine. Original poster art. And we've got the newly commissioned artwork there as well. So yeah, had a very good time with this one, guys. I think the main villain in there was in The Big Lebowski, I think, as well. But yeah, just a very fun movie, guys. Good, like, kind of, there's a couple of like good appearances from a couple of bands there as well. A couple of really good bands in there as well. And in the nightclub, in the bar, and yeah, just trying to get this poster back together now. But yeah, Roadhouse, what a fun movie. Just, yeah, I'm loving what Arrow are doing with these like releases at the minute, and especially picking up on movies that have been long awaiting a Blu-ray release of, at least, as well. So yeah, absolutely delighted to get that one and add it to my collection, and I'll talk a bit more about this in my June watches video as well. So that is the latest release of Roadhouse from Arrow Video. I do really want to get Taken a Pelham 123, because that is just recently come out, and I think Dark City is coming out I think in a couple of weeks as well, so I wouldn't mind getting that. So yeah, Arrow having an absolutely cracking year already, so that's Roadhouse. So guys, those are all of my Blu-rays, DVDs and the 4K that I came on camera to showcase here today on the channel. And do let me know, guys, have you seen any of these films and what's your thoughts on them? Do you own any of these in your collection? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. And I think the live stream on Ollie's channel is on at 7:30 p.m. I think we're joined by Jim's movie channel tonight, so that'll be really good. I think Jodie, Roy, James Movie Mad, and Andy, I think, is on tonight. So, yeah, should be a cracking live stream all round. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to joining that later on tonight, and I hope to see you guys there. So, thanks for watching. Cheers for stopping by. And until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye-bye.